In this quick lesson, I'm going to show you how to import a layered composition into After Effects. So I've created a small composition of a smart car because I want to animate it going across the screen. So I have the actual body of the car and the wheels on a different layer. So you'd import it as you would most graphics. So you're going to start by double-clicking in the project window. And I'm going to find that car, just right there. Then I get this pop-up window that's going to ask me what kind of footage it is. If you say footage, that basically means a flattened image. So if I just have, like, say, a piece of text that I want to use, if I don't want any consideration to all the different layers in my document, I can just pick footage, right? And it'll just merge everything together. However, I could also say either composition or composition retain layer sizes. Composition will basically import my Photoshop document and each individual layer, and keep each individual layer as the same size as the document. Retain layer sizes will make each, like if on one layer, if I just have a small circle, it'll resize that layer to the size of the circle, if that makes sense. I'll demonstrate because that's one I'm going to need for my smart car. You can also keep your layer styles, which if you use them, like if you put a stroke or a drop shadow on something, you can actually bring that into After Effects, since After Effects allows you to do a lot of the different layer styles and effects that you can in Photoshop. But I don't actually have any used, so we're not even going to worry about that right now. So I'm going to hit OK. So once I open up, you can see that it basically turned that Photoshop document into its own composition. So I'm just going to double click on that. So it basically put my wheel on one layer and my body in the other. So it basically turned the entire Photoshop document into a composition, and then it made each individual layer a separate layer in that composition. So like for this example, it's going to be great because now I can animate this wheel. Oops, show rotation. So I can rotate that wheel and keep the car body where it needs to be. This is great when you're doing a lot of different scenes with a lot of different elements that you want to animate independently. A number of ways you can use this is endless, but those are the basics.